Hello there. This is Isix, once again with Kerbal Space Program and the Super Rescue 1. A few changes. For instance, more boosters, more fuel tanks, more control thingies. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Oh, a little elevator going back down, up and down there. Also, I noticed that I'd actually set up the fuel lines incorrectly on this upper bit here. Now they are hopefully properly feeding in the right direction. And stuff. Bonk. Yep, that one, then that one, and then that one. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's going in the right direction. Cool. Yeah. So, that's that. Didn't change much else other than add some engines here. Because I figured that if I'm going to be adding a lot more power down here, might as well toss these on and reduce the total crazy time for, accelerating with the engines. The atomic engines! Yes! Alright, well, let's see how this thing does on the launch pad. More parts. Yeah. Not so sure about this. Ma. I think if I was going to put a capsule on this of any sort of size, it'd be way more redonkulous. So it's good we're keeping it as simple as possible. And yeah, maybe I have too many batteries, but whatever. Alright, don't fall apart, don't fall apart! That's actually pretty good so far. Yeah, alright. Might be able to launch. Woot! Alright, throttle up, SAS on, in 3, a 2, a 1. I'm gonna wait for sunrise, actually. Whee! Why? So I can see what I'm doing. I should probably put lights on this thing too, but it's gonna be in the sun for most of it anyway. There we go. Daytime. Oh god. Oh god. It's getting shaky again. Alright, we're stabilized, I think. Throttle up. Ready, steady. 3, 2, 1. Go! Ooh, Nelly. She's definitely unstable. But not so unstable, it's destructive. Alright, we're settling in actually pretty well. Huh, it's nice working with fewer parts. Even though it is maybe a little overpowered, the new super rocket engines are quite effective, I have to say. Our speed is climbing. We are climbing. It's all going fairly slowly, but that's okay. It's A-okay. Might have to turn down our engines slightly a little bit, because it is overheating, but it seems to be slowing. That's a good sign. Over a kilometer and climbing. Ah, yes. Yeah, it's good to be launching rockets again. And some of them we might even get into orbit or something. Remember, trust your nav ball. So I just get the feeling when I do rotations like this, like I'm suddenly in the wrong orientation. But that's not actually the case. Overheat's still bad. Let's check out the map. Or the long view. Yeah. So this will be a bit of a long launch. We're going to lose our first set of boosters in a moment. And booyah! Go away, boosters. We didn't want you anyway. Now, this is a lot more tank to deal with, but it's also a lot more fuel, so hopefully we'll be able to get to orbit with this. And, yeah. Or at least close enough to orbit that this will take us the rest of the way. Over 5,000 meters. Next set of boosters are finishing up their doohickeys, and we'll be running out soon enough. But we're... Oh! I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Too late now. Oh. Goodbye. And oh god, oh god. Kaboom! Well, that was interesting. Let's see how the staging goes from here. Woo! Spinning out of control! That's kind of a cool shape there. It's like a plunger. I am the space plunger. And Daleks or something? I don't know. Well, I think I have something to fix now. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so, add a few more struts, you could say, to hopefully keep the big orange tanks stable. Also, can put these in here, because I wonder if maybe jigglingness of these might be causing issues. Yeah. So let's give this another launch. Super duper extra large rocket extreme vision. Yeah. Maybe I should add lots of little tiny rockets everywhere. Just because. Little itty bitty rockets. For the itty bitty people. Of course, loading screens. Maybe I should have brought you back once we're on the landing pad again. Then again, watching it possibly fall over is also hilarious. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And stabilize. Hopefully. Oh god. Stop it. Stop it. Oh no. Ah, dang it. Yeah, let's just revert to launch. 15 seconds ago. Toss on our SAS quickly. Looks like I didn't really do much differently other than add more pieces, which, given that I've launched much crazier things as far as piece count goes, it shouldn't be a problem. SAS on right away. Please. Stable, stable, stable. Good. Alright. Calming down here. Oh god. Oh god. Fire the engines! Oh man. Well, that helped a little bit. Just physics breaks down so easily. Especially when I have these super large payloads on the top. One more time. One more time. It's 30 seconds before, wasn't it? 23 seconds now. Yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole process of just clearing out the launch pad by hand and such. Reverting's fine because there's nobody on this craft. Actually, here's a trick. Well, that didn't work. Or did it? Whoa! Okay. That works. It can do loops. Little tiny probe core that could. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's actually kind of awesome looking. Alright. Let's try one more thing, and then we'll see what we can do to fix this problem. Because I would like to get giant tanks to the guys to rescue them, assuming they still exist. I haven't really checked the tracking station. Probably should do that at some point. Alright, SAS on. Throttling up. Firing engines. Because hopefully that will stabilize us. Oh god. Oh, what's going on? Goodbye, rocket. Uh-huh. Alright. We might need a bit of a redesign here. Yeah. Because this is getting ridiculous. Goodbye, rocket. Well, it's going pretty fast, though. Yeah. I'll be back in a bit. I'm thinking this might be the problem. Well, this region. So I've reinforced it a bit. Let's give it a try. Because it seems to be just sort of... The bottom parts of the rocket seem fairly stable. A little wiggly, but it's definitely the top that just sort of tilting off, falling off. Because I think by adding the extra engines, I made it just a little too heavy. Which is kind of too bad, since having those extra engines will help a lot as far as getting things going down the road. Alright. How are we doing? We're wiggly. We're wiggly. We're coming. Good. Better. Alright. SAS on. Let us get going. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam! Ba-dam, 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 ba-bam. It's nighttime again. Why is it always nighttime when I'm doing a flight? Well, I guess I reverted. So it just keeps reverting back to, this time of day. Anyway, things seem to be going well so far. How's our wiggles up here? Minor, if at all. Overheating is still a problem with the central booster, but that's okay. We're tilting a little south, or north, I guess. Let's try... No. We want to go the other way. Yes, RCS, save me now! It's not helping. Yeah. I shouldn't have touched anything. The best I can do is sort of try to stop it, but... oh well. Let's check our staging. Whee! That's pretty awesome, actually. Alright, and then these pop off, and oh god. Disaster! And get off me. Well, that's a thing. So that fires. Good. Lost some of the side tanks. Some of those can pop off there. Good. Another set. And then that set. And we're left with just the central core and its tank. Good. Well, there's lots of rocket parts flying everywhere. Whee! No, we want to plunger the ocean. It's all backed up, I hear. Lots of pollution. There we go. Plungered ocean. We plunged to the ocean. Haha. Alright. That was interesting. Let's revert to launch. I think that was mainly my own fault there, not actually the fault of the rocket. Well, maybe a little bit, but just because it's huge and sucks at maneuvering doesn't mean squat, really. If I want to do a course correction, I should probably wait until later. Alright. SAS on. Hopefully. Yes, calm down. Calm your toes. As no one says. 3, 2, 1. Wah! Don't explode randomly. Don't explode randomly. Alright, we're getting some good acceleration. We are tilting a little to the side there. I still don't know why. It might be due to placement of the boosters in a non-perfectly lined fashion or something, so maybe slight weight imbalance. But that's okay, as long as we're mostly going up. As we drop the boosters, we can make course corrections later. Yeah. And there'll be less drag, hopefully, in one direction. So, hello, space. Oh dear. There we go. RCS, save us! No, you're not saving us fast enough. Yeah, I might have to use RCS all the way up. Because whatever's happening here is happening big time. Happening more. Oh, is there maybe... and go those way? Is there any fuel tanks getting emptied at wrong rate or something? That'd be unfortunate. At least it's a cool rocket. I like it. Now we're going down. This new ICBM design is not working out, guys, I think. Get rid of those. And we still have that problem. Yeah. Huh. Think about this. Me. Yep. Everything still works. Good. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about this a bit, and I'll see what I can come up with. I'm back. With a little bit of redesign, sort of. A little bit more RCS for one. Yoink, there. And I moved the attachment points of these rockets up further, so that hopefully if there's any splitting down here, it'll be, you know, enough that the larger upper tank will be able to sort of absorb it. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. And I sort of did have to redesign a lot of the things, so hopefully the staging still works. That's that. These need to be down here. Otherwise, we'll have just all sorts of problems. That pops off, and suddenly things are freaking out. This isn't good. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't usually get the little swirly icon thing here. Yeah. I think I'll be back and hopefully on the launch pad with this all fixed up for you. See if this thing actually, like, doesn't explode on the launch pad. Because, you know, it's kind of crazy. This thing only has like 400 some parts, and I've launched things with like 700 plus. Not very far, usually, but I did get further than what I'm getting with this. So that's the deal with this rocket. Alrighty. SAS on, quickly, stop wiggling. Good. We're stable-ish, I think. Throttle up. In 3, 2, 1. Whee! So far, so good. RCS on, because we don't mind using that a little bit. Why are we tilting left? I don't know. New stability issues, apparently. But RCS is doing its job. And yeah. That's why I have the little tank there for it. Well, hopefully it's doing its job, because we're still sort of drifting off to the side. We're still going mostly straight up. Okay, now we're really tilting to the side. This isn't good. Come on, stability issues. That's why I have all these things. Maybe I have too many. Maybe it's overcompensating. Well, let's try sending these off. Cool. Hey, most of these are actually intact this time. Take that, Kerbal Space Center. Get rid of these. Just double check. All these are still working properly. Those go off. Those go off. And the last two go off. Good. Alright, well, at least I know that works still. Hooey! Speed her up! Kaboom! And fade to black? I don't know. Fall faster! Kaboom! There we go. What's causing all the stability issues here? Well, I remember way back when I had fins, it actually made things worse. But maybe I should try them again? Well, those are the fixed fins. Yeah, we'll see what I can do. Fins, I say! Fins! Fins! SAS on! Don't explode too badly. Ah, they're wobbling around. Alright, well, they're not doing too much right now, so, yay? Alright, full throttle. RCS on. Let's go! Enough dilly-dallying. Let's get to orbit. We want to get our guys back home and safe. In friendly skies. They must help us. And this Finn's like all doing weird directions now. I don't get it. Advanced SAS, what are you doing? Crazy things. Well, at least we seem to be doing the same thing again, so it's not new behavior. Still drifting to the side a bit. Now we're going a lot to the side. Out. No! Not again. I just don't get it, man. Well, wow. Oh no, wow. That might have something to do with it. Okay, okay. We got a total bendy situation here. We're totally off-center, mass-wise, because the top payload decided to start bending to the side for some reason. Because of reasons! Huh. So it's still that problem. That's the secret to the problem. Alright, let's think about this again. Now, I probably only have like 15 minutes of footage, but I've been actually working on this for like over an hour. That's how Kerbal Space Program kind of works. You kind of do one thing, and you kind of do another thing, and you're like, oh god, why is nothing working? Alright. So, maybe, just maybe. Now, there are two things we can do here. One is a full redesign, but I don't want to do that. The other one is to realize, okay, maybe all these struts here are just sort of delaying the inevitable. So let's add some more struts. That will hopefully not delay the inevitable, but prevent it from ever being inevitable in the first place. Yeah. This way, these are a little bit more supported by the central column, and there's less pressure on this area, thus hopefully causing fewer weird things. I'm also going to remove a couple of these struts, if it'll let me. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're okay. That wasn't supposed to happen, guys. Alright, I guess they're attached down here. You go away. And you go away. So hopefully whatever weird physics is going on here that's allowing it to bend but not break is dissuaded. And it'll just sort of let me know. It's like, hey, everything's broken right away. Okay, that should do it, maybe? Super Rescue 2! To the rescue! Oh yes, programming note. You may notice I now have tiny little ads popping up at the bottom of the screen now. I decided to turn those on as sort of an experiment, because I suspect there might be some traffic issues with YouTube's like, oh, this person's just posting videos, they don't monetize, so we're going to make it as hard as possible for people to find this content. Which is kind of a jerk move, but I can understand if that's the way they're going. So I might leave those on. Oh, if it helps with attracting people to my content, because I love to interact with people, and having people see my videos is kind of required for that. All right. Moment of truth. 3, 2, 1, go! Blast off to adventure in the year 500 million. I'm actually going to zoom out a little bit so I can get a better view of the situation. Up top, we are. Wow, we're right on the money here. We're not drifting. We're not sliding. We're not doing anything weird. In fact, the RCS doesn't seem to be doing much at all. It's good. If we use a little bit, we're not really burning through it, though. That's fantastic. Holy smokes! It's like a thing now. Good. And those engines down below might be a little too close to each other. God, I don't want to have to redesign. We're already in flight. Yes, don't try to do emergency engineering while you are firing a rocket. That's just bad policy for one, and tends to not work very well. For two. And for three, you might die. But thankfully there's no one on this rocket. It's just a probe core. An automated mission to rescue our guys trapped in space. Space lost. Hey, the sun's coming up. Or are we going up? Well, actually, we're going up. The sun is eventually going to come up, but, you know, it's kind of irrelevant when you're in space and above the planet. Alright, solid rocket booster level 1 is done. Good, good. Now there is the question, is this going to pop up and do its thing like before? That's still a problem we have to watch out for. The overheating problem seems to be declining, maybe, sort of? We're at 8,000 meters. Almost through the thick part of the atmosphere, which is good. We're actually going much faster than we really should be as far as fuel efficiency goes, so I'm actually going to throttle down slightly. And things shook a little bit there, but that's okay. And let's go away. And our rocket has managed to not explode. That's very good. That's fantastic, actually. Alright, let's check out the map. I always hate it when I get to the map and I hear explosions. Alrighty, and we are climbing still. Ooh, this is going a lot better than previously. Alright, we're in the middle part of the atmosphere. Yeah. Sun, it comes above the land. Let's give a slight kick to the side. Maybe another. Maybe another. There we go. Throttle up. Because we are getting close to the point where we can just sort of fire our engines as much as we like. 6. 2, 4, 6. Why do we only have 6 engines there? Because we're missing our engine. What? Oh, comedy of errors that is the Kerbal space program. Why did our why? Where did this go? Why? Why did the parts just fly off like that? Well, at least we can, like, see how the rest of this works. Yeah, that works. Go! Yeah, at least we're, like, doing a thing now. We can turn off our CSN, I think, now. And it still shakes a lot when I do that. Yeah, we're gonna get over 60,000. Heck, we might even get to orbit. Let's tilt slightly bit more so we can start, if we can. We want orbit. And that's a little further, maybe. Slightly more. You just kind of want to... oh. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it. Woo-hoo! But you never know. Because an estimated burn of 4 minutes, yeah. Well, at least we're going pretty fast. Yeah. This whole rocket adventure, I don't know. Maybe I should go on a different type of adventure. Hey, it's the moon again. It's no moon. It's a moon. I know it's not a space station. Yeah. This isn't gonna land well. Yeah, at least we can turn off our engines, speed her up, and watch as she hits re-entry or something. Right? Music, you've gone a ways. This one I think I will go through so we can get a little bit more time on our day. Because night launches are always kind of awkward. And irrelevant, really. Wee-hoo! This can go away. I like that they added that. Now we don't have to... Oh, it hasn't broken up yet. That's good. Let's spin around or something. It'll allow me spin. Spin. There we go. Air braking. It's what's for breakfast. Alright. I'm getting bored. Whee! 3, 2, 1. And yeah. Like a glove. Fire the engines! Don't hit the water, oh god! And then everyone that wasn't there died. I'll be back a little bit. Hopefully with a engine that doesn't fall off randomly. Maybe a spaceport that exists. Hold on. There's struts. Always more struts. Rawr. No, not there. Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? This time, no dropping engines. You can drop frames, but not the engines. SAS on. We now have 11 billion more parts. But that's okay. And it's morning. Good. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, RCS on. Very stable. How's our engine problems? I can't tell at all. I'm going to assume it's there. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yes. Very good. Very good. And how's our payload up top? Still awesome as always? Yeah. Because this is fine. Just the rest of this is going crazy. I wonder if I could probably eliminate that central bit there. Now, these are overheating, but that one's not overheating now. Huh. Weird. Well, we're over 1,000 meters. Can actually pull down the thrust a little bit so we can conserve fuel. So I would like to get as many of these rockets to the orbital stage of the maneuver as possible. It's certainly not the solid rocket ones, but yeah. So, how's everybody doing today, tonight, this morning, this afternoon, or whatever it is where you are? Tell me these things, because I want to know you. I want to say hello to you. I want you to say hello to me. Also, I'm trying to just kill time as I launch this thing. Because holy crap, this is ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous, man. I'll try not to do that very often, because that was kind of a voice-breaking thing, as they say in the business. I can actually pull this throttle down slightly, because we don't need to accelerate quite that bad yet. Maybe after we drop the boosters here in a moment. But yeah, 4 kilometers and climbing. Hello, son. You are delicious. We will lick you later. I really should send a mission to the sun. Maybe something like this would be able to get me there. Maybe do science on its surface. Goodbye! Alright, we still have our essential engines. Good. And this is actually going very well suddenly. It's like I over-engineered sufficiently. Good. Yes. I'm really liking these new solid rocket boosters. These are kind of like the ones, you know, the Kerbal Space Program keeps sort of getting bigger and bigger scale. We sort of have the little tiny, the small solid rocket boosters like this big. We've got the medium ones, and now we got the tall ones here. And now they're about to run out. It's sort of weird how the progression's gone. Bigger rockets for bigger things, and they get bigger parts to put on the bigger rockets, and then you have to have even bigger rockets. Goodbye. And we did not lose our central engine. Glorious. So far. Alright, let's push on through a little bit. Hitting 200 meters per second at this part of the atmosphere is a very, very good thing. Map mode time. Yeah. And we're right on pace. Of course, it like zooms us back in, and maybe when I switched to map mode, the physics engine freaked out. It's like, nope, get rid of this engine. That'd be silly of it. How am I doing fuel-wise here? That tank is gone. How about the central one? And it's emptying, apparently. That one's nice and full. Good. So I guess it's doing its job? Wait a moment, I just realized I didn't put fuel lines from these to the middle. Huh. That's what happens when I try to redesign everything. Well, it means we'll have a thing going on, I guess. Alright, well, maybe I'll throttle down a little bit, conserve some of that fuel, and maybe I'll actually just turn off the central one. No. You go down. There we go. Good. Now we're just using the external ones. We can turn that middle one on again later. We are still climbing, right? Yes, good. We're hitting. Alright. We can now start pushing these engines to their limits. I want to keep zoomed out as much as possible so I can turn on the main engine again as need be. So stupid of me to forget the fuel lines. So that's sort of the whole point of having these out here, is to keep the middle one fed while also providing extra thrust. Just like this up here. Yeah, about that. Yeah, this is asparagus staging at its best up here, and it's worse down here. Because, really? 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 Alright, we're going to be popping up over 60k mark, which is good. I'll just finish these engines off. We'll turn on the main one again, and we'll tilt over. We'll probably do that with the thrust off, so that, yeah, we can make best use of the situation. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like launching a building. Alright, you guys go away. We'll turn you back on, hopefully. Woo! And then we'll turn you off. Then we'll turn us over. Now we have so much fuel. Yep, just taking those few seconds to make this maneuver. Yeah. And we still have this as backup. Okay, this is actually getting exciting. Like, real exciting, guys. Alrighty. Start slowing the pitch a little bit. We're already at 70-some K. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna try to turn this into a big circle. Hopefully. Maybe, sort of, kinda. 70-some. And 140-some. That should be sufficient. Alright, and we should be firing exactly when we're firing right now. Good. Don't tilt over too much. Have we lost anything? No, we're good, I think. Alright. Just sort of keep in this general direction. Keep firing that engine. We have a lot of mass to burn through. We have another engine to fire. Yeah. We might actually pull this off. I'm not too helpful, but, yeah, because we're going to run out of fuel at some point here. I'm all sorts of nervous. Nervous, Abbies. course, it doesn't help that each second is slightly longer because the physics is doing things. It would be nice if I stopped wobbling back and forth like this. That didn't work. Well, we're about to lose this. Whew! Alright, quickly now. Fires the engine, and we have 3 minutes of this. Yeah, at least we got our orbit pretty well out there, so we have time in case we need it. Of course, I'm not sure this will actually burn for 3 minutes, but we'll find out soon. Maybe today, last week, this month, sometime in the 1400s, yesterday, and tomorrow. Goodbye, rocket. Yeah, this worked reasonably well. Yeah. So, I'm not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. Though it would have been nice to have the central booster with more fuel and more appropriate staging as far as the fuel lines goes. Yeah. So, yes. We're expanding our thing, but we're still not getting anywhere near where we need to be. And we're going to run out of fuel on this thing pretty quickly. Orbit, why are you so hard some days? Destination? Orbits! Well, I am lifting off a giant thing of fuel. Kind of understandable, really. It's probably the heaviest thing I've ever tried to lift. Amazing, really. Well, at least I have more engines to use. Of course, I'll be using that fuel inefficiently. So now it takes 5 minutes to actually, uh-oh. One of them is overheating like crazy. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, I'm going to keep firing this till I hopefully get into orbit. But that's starting to look more and more far-fetched. But that's okay. We tried today in Kerbal Space Program. Now, let's see how much fuel we can get through, eh? Again, we are getting pretty fast. And our pathway is expanding very slowly. Just don't think it's expanding fast enough to, we're still overheating, to account for the fact that we're falling. Falling. See that ground getting closer? And that ocean? Oh, that ocean. That ocean, that cruel mistress. Always trying to kill me and explode my rockets. The Plunger of Doom. Maybe I should, like, rename it that. Because it does kind of look ridiculous like that. Oh, well. Yeah. We're hitting the atmosphere again in a moment. We're all gonna die. Yay. Yeah, we're going pretty fast, though. Did they change how much it takes to get to orbit? The ground is getting very close. Yeah. We're atmosphered. Oh. Let's just pop this baby. Yay. Maybe it's something to do with the fuel use, if I'm, like, transferring it all. Yeah, it does appear to be working, as far as the ordering goes. Alright, well, this has been Isix with Kerbal Space Program, and plenty of failures today. Goodbye, Moon. Goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye. How fast can we go? Pretty fast. Anyway, I'll see you next time. I'll just turn off the engines and speed her up so we can see a nice final impact today. Do 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 do. Take a ride on heavy metal. Atomic explosion rocket. Toodles.